Hello there, YouTubers. I just want to introduce this first video real quick. God sort of led me to go back to the abortion clinic that that me and Anthony protested at an earlier time, and of course that's the video where a woman pulled in and just immediately pulled out. And I just really felt like, we saved the baby that day. Today was more like a protest. We got there and there was like one car in the parking lot, and preached for a while, and then they left, and then nothing really happened after that. The good part about it is, Anthony was saying there was some cars coming before I got there. He got there before me, and he's got a new sign, that pertains to abortion. About, millions of babies are murdered. And we've done nothing. So it was out there and had a lot of traffic. Because when they close the school, when they close, some of the businesses get closed, people go out and drive. They say, well, we're going to close the school, but because the roads are bad. But then everybody goes out and drives. So it's a very busy street, and Anthony had his signs out there. We were out there, so I'm calling it more like a protest. And we actually had a lot of people, kind of slow down and look, what we were doing, that sort of thing. So I feel like we made an impact there. Not a whole lot on this one. There's almost no interaction. I think it had one person roll down his window and shout something else. I didn't hear what he said. So quick. But I think we made a difference that day, because we like I said, some people really slowed down and looked for a minute, and we had a lot of people honking their horns, that sort of thing. So I really feel like we did make an impact at that spot, and we can always go back another day. So like I say, not a lot on this one, but we were out there for a good while in the cold, in the snow, but like I said, a lot of people saw the signs and got the message. So here's the video.
It ain't as cold as I thought it'd be out
Okay,
here.
praise God, EC Street Preacher here, and out here with Anthony Hobbs, back from witness protection. Hey, if you don't want to see answered prayer, just look right here.
Amen.
Because yeah, he was down, but he won't out.
No, won't out.
Now, the devil can get his shots in. Yeah, he will get his shots in. But guess what? We're going to get right back up and do what we were doing before, but we're going to do it harder because we know he doesn't like it.
No, that's why he was holding his back.
So, yeah, it's out here. It's cold. It's snowing. But I'll tell you what, I just got a passion in here with me today to come out here and give a full-size rebuke to this area. And they got a few more signs up here for us today. And Anthony's got him a new sign. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get across the street now and go and get started. Okay, don't know how well this shot's going to come through. I'm using a tripod today. We'll see how it works out. They got a sign over here. I don't know if it's on the shot in the shot or not. I don't know if you can read it or not, but it says, "This medical clinic provides non-judgmental care to its patients." Okay. EC Street Preacher out here today to preach against this place, to preach the gospel. We are against murder. The Bible is against murder.
You can read in the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not murder. And that's exactly what's going on in there. So we're out here today to protest this murder of innocent children. The sign out here says non-judgmental care. If you won't do any judgment, we're going to bring the judgment to you today. And I'm telling you, you are under the wrath of God. You will be judged unless you repent. It doesn't matter if you're not in there vacuuming babies apart, tearing babies apart, then putting them back together again outside the mother's womb. If you're just a receptionist, if you just keep the books, it doesn't matter. You are a partaker of iniquity, and you will be judged. It is appointed unto man once to die, and then the judgment. I can feel safe out here today knowing that nobody that works for that abomination will come out here and say anything to me or try to defend their position, because their position is absolutely without defense. You murder children for money. You murder children for money. That's all you do. And you need to stop calling yourself a health center, because most of the people that go in there don't come out unless they're thrown outside into the dumpster after being torn apart. You're not calling yourself a health center. You are not. If a doctor lost as many patients as you had, then they wouldn't be in practice anymore. They would have done took their license by now. All you care about in there is death. Death. How do you feel when you're in there piecing those babies back together? How do you feel when you're doing that? You got to piece them back together, because if you leave some of that unborn child, that person, in the woman's body, then she could get sick and die. You can get sick and die. And then, if she wants to go out and play the whore and come back here, you can't get that business. So you got to make sure that you get all of that unborn person out. Make sure you got all of it. And if you don't, well, just use the vacuum again. Suck it all up. So I feel confident that I can come out here, say whatever I want. There is not a single way you can rebut anything that I'm saying. I'm out here for a long time. During the summer, it must have been one of your customers. I don't think it's somebody that works here. Who rebuked me for not being a woman. Who rebuked me for not being a woman. Well, all I got to say about that is, why is she telling me what to do when she's not a man? But I would welcome any rebuttals you might have, but of course you don't have any. Your position is bereft of intelligence and bereft of morality. You have not a leg to stand on. You're murderers, and you're trying to rationalize it. That's why you say no judgment. That's why you say non-judgmental care. You judge yourself, you be guilty. And we are supposed to judge ourselves. Jesus said, take the beam out of your own eye before you take the speck out of your brother's eye. I've taken my beam out How about you? 70 million. Over 70 million. 3,000 a day. All that blood. All that blood. On your hands. On your hands. I hope not a single car passes me today. I hope not one single car. And I'm glad that there is a moral Christian choice right down the road from you. A moral Christian choice to save lives. You are in the business of death, and you will be judged. What will you say to God on that day when you stand before Him? He says, look at how many babies you helped murder. You have to give an account. You have to give an account. In the Bible, snow going on right here today. In the Bible, snow is a sign of harvest. I certainly hope the harvest is not sold today. Snow is also a sign of judgment. All this snow is falling, and that abomination of a building. Snow that is falling around this property. You look at it and let that remind you of God's judgment. Because you will be judged. I don't want to bring all bad news today. I want to give you some good news. No, you're not going to get a whole bunch of people coming in there so you can rip their babies apart. No, I'm not going to give you that kind of news. I'm going to give you some good news. This good news is that you can repent. You can repent and be forgiven of all those murders that you participated in. You can repent and accept the atonement that Jesus Christ did for you on the cross. I can tell you all about it. I can tell you all about it. If it bothers you that you're in there murdering babies, and you want to get right with God, I can help you with that. I'll be more than happy to. Not doing much going on here right now. Just a few cars there. Anthony's got a new sign, which pertains to why we're out here today. Millions of babies burned while we did nothing. We are guilty. And we should be doing more. We should be doing more. I mean, I wish I could come out here every day. I wish I could come out here every day, be out here all the time that they're open, from when they open to when they close. I wish I could do that. $70 million. Let's have a little Bible study right here, right now. Let's have a little Bible study. The first two named children. I want to remind people of one thing. Cain and Abel were not the only children of Adam and Eve. We know Adam and Eve had many sons and many daughters. So people say, well, who's the only father? Well, Cain had the only son. Well, Cain's wife was his sister. And in fact, when people say, well, when there are children, they say, what about Seth? Seth was the third son, named son, of Adam and Eve. Anyway, getting a little bit off subject here. To the Lord. And Cain just took some fruit out of the ground and brought it down and said, here. Abel went and got the best of his flock, firstborn, and offered them to God, and God looked with favor on Abel's offering, and Cain got jealous. So Cain invites Abel out into the field and kills him. So God says to Cain, where is Abel? And Cain says, how am I supposed to know? Am I my brother's keeper? And God said to Cain, Abel's blood cries to me from the ground. If you murder an innocent person in the womb or out, their blood cries out to God. How can God not judge us when we've got 70 million, over 70 million people crying out to God every day? We're adding 3,000 every day. Judgment is coming to America. Not only do we murder innocent children, we have also legalized a man marrying and a woman and a boy marrying. We've legalized it. God's judgment is coming. But you can escape it. You can escape it if you repent. I'll tell you what, we've got a whoremonger Disneyland right here. A whoremonger Disneyland. After he was found for women that he could turn into whores, and they happen to get pregnant, it doesn't matter. We've got this building right here. So they'll turn them into murderers as well. Yeah, go in and pull away. Stop being a whore. Why don't you do that? Let's let a car pull out. I'm not sure if they're open or not because here in North Carolina we don't get a lot of snow. Maybe a couple of times a year. I don't know. But when that snow starts falling, people start closing things pretty quick. closed. Yep. What? I can't hear you. Oh yeah, that was before. Okay, I want you to start the video. Yeah, I'm not even pushing that. I'm not plugged in. Okay, alright, bye-bye. I want to edit that out, so I'm going to turn this off and turn it back on. Turn the camera there. We're going to have one pull up and pull back out. I think it's because they're closed. Like I said, once that snow starts falling, people start closing. They close up. I just want to speak. You don't want judgment down. We're going to speak judgment over you. Speak judgment. I pray for judgment to fall on that place. I pray for conviction to fall on that place. Holy Spirit, fill every person that enters that building, that enters this parking lot. Let them see how you see what's going on in there. We're out here today to keep the light over that building. Let's have some life come out of that building. Let's not have death. Let's not have death in that building. No more. Not only are you murdering babies in there, you're rewarding poorest behavior. You're rewarding all these poorest behavior. You don't want that convenience. You don't want that convenience. Inconvenience of having a child. Hey, we'll murder that child for you. You'll never have to see it. Yeah, I'm competing with this roadway behind me. It's a very busy road, very lots of traffic coming through. I guess one good thing about the snow is they're going to have to slow down a little bit, you know, to keep from skidding off the road. So that makes us, makes us a little more visible. So I am glad for that. According to God, you're doing the unthinkable today. The unthinkable. God was exposed to the sin of the Canaanites, and later the Israelites took up this practice of sacrificing their children to the god Molech. They would burn them to death. They would burn them. And God said, I do not command death, neither came it to my mind. So God says, we're doing unthinkable of this. God says, I wouldn't even think about doing that. And yet you engage in that and make money off of it. Shame on you. Shame on you. The Bible says that children are a gift from the Lord. Blessed is the man who has a quiver. A quiver. This is quiver of arrows. If the quiver is full of children, arrows, then you're blessed. Children are a gift from the Lord. They're a blessing from the Lord. Take away that. You want to take away that blessing. Because you hate God. Let that snow remind you of judgment. Let that snow remind you of judgment. For all the murder of innocent babies. They're legalizing the that gay quotes marriage. What I'm going to do now is, I'm thinking the place is closed today. I still have somebody to come out here. So, it might not be out. You know, people might just be trying to come out here and not thinking that they're closed. So what I might do is we'll just stay out here as long as we can, and if somebody comes up, you know, rebuke them. But we are making a statement by just being out here. You know, Anthony's here with his truck. Let's show that real quick. Anthony's out here with his truck, and he's got his sign. So there is a protest going on. There is a protest going on, and you know, like I say, I'll just keep the camera on. And if somebody does come up, you know, either or you know tries to come into the building here, I definitely rebuke them if they do come out. I'm just gonna do a waiting game for right now, and so if there's anything else, you know. I'll be sure to put that in the video, but just having me stand out here waiting for people, I mean, that's not going to make a good video. So I'm going to leave it on and edit out all the waiting stuff. You know, like I say, God sent me out here for a reason. So I'm going to, and like I say, we are protesting. We are protesting. You know, Anthony's got his sign out. I'm not here for you. If there's anything else, I'll put it on the tape. If not, I'll just do like a little closing. Okay, battery's winding down. I'm getting ready to call it here. The place wasn't open. We had about one car was in the parking lot when we got here, so I was kind of preaching to them, and after a while they left. I haven't been any more cars coming in. And God did tell me to be out here, so one thing we've had happen is, you know, right here is a protest. You know, Anthony's out here with his signs, and we've had a lot of cars come by. When they close up the schools and they start closing up businesses, you know, they take to the roads. It's kind of weird that they shut down the schools and the businesses because the roads are bad, but then everybody takes out to the streets. You know, when they don't have school, they don't have work. So we were able to do a protest here today, and I think that's probably why we were out here. And that's why God sent me out here, is, you know, as a protest. And, you know, we've had some cars come by, you know, beeping their horns, and had one angry sinner yell at us from his car, but he was like here and gone so quickly. And I guess he's not enough. Didn't have enough backbone to stick around and defend this position. But I mean, if you're a sinner, I mean, and you love your sin, I mean, how are you going to defend yourself against the true man of God? I mean, you just can't do it. But I'm getting ready to call it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the little bit of footage that I did have, and get the camera all powered up, and then we'll be heading toward the mosque. So, EC Street Preacher signing out for now.